Legacy of the Duelist in the Progression Series, Episode 6.
It was the first set to introduce spirit monsters to the game, which would have a lasting impact for several years. Yatagarasu is
I still have
one
a
of
soft
Yu-Gi-Oh's
spot
most
for spirit
infamous
monsters. I admit
This
they're not the best
bloodthirsty
archetype,
bird
but
would deny
I
opponents
like
of their
them.
draw phase, severely limiting their resources, and when players were reduced to 0 cards in hand, it would ultimately result in the degenerate Yata lock and immediately force a concession. Other notable
I
cards
just
in
love
this
the
set
fact that
include
this thing
Air
about the
Knight
ban list, people
Parshath,
thought it was going to
Exile
be the end of
Force,
the world of the game. It's
Reinforcement
like,
of the
guys,
Army,
it's 2026.
Fiber Jar,
If you get
Injection
Yata locked,
Fairy
it's a
Lily,
little bit your
and
fault.
a card that still makes old school players cringe to
This
the
card, though,
game,
can't come back. This one,
last turn.
yeah, no,
In
I
this
don't have an
series,
argument for
both
that
Nimble
one.
and
That one's
myself
just
will
like,
be
no,
opening
upstate's gone.
24 booster
Similar
packs
case
for
with
one
Fiber
box
Jar.
of a core Yu-Gi-Oh booster set. We will
Like,
build a deck.
Yata lock
and
was
play best
absolutely
2 out of
obnoxious
3,
back in
and
the day.
winner
No
will
arguments,
receive a
no
small
arguments.
prize
Chaos
to
Emperor
upgrade
Dragon,
their
nuke
deck.
everything, Yata
However,
lock, just
in
do its
each
thing.
episode,
Yeah,
we will
no
open
no
another
arguments.
box of the
Nowadays,
next set
again,
that was released,
it's a
moving
little
in
bit your
chronological
fault.
order, constantly upgrading our decks before dueling each
I don't
other
know, maybe
at
that's
the
just
end
me.
of each episode.
Also,
This
Time
is
Seal
the
being busted.
Yu-Gi-Oh!
It's like, okay,
Progression
Yata
series.
lock, I could kind of see an argument for. That one I can kind of see. Freaking Time Seal is one
call
turn.
me DJ Khaled because I am
Again,
just
one turn is all it
suffering
takes
from
sometimes.
success. 3 wins.
I
in
wish
a
I had
row.
that problem.
It feels good to be in the driver's seat, but I definitely think that last match illustrated that it's really anyone's game. Like, Gage at any point could have taken that second game, and we would not be in this position.
He was
So
making him
I'm not
work
really
for the
feeling
win.
as confident as you might think.
Oh my god, I
And
do
each
analysis
set
on a
we
progression
get,
series
we
doors
get
and a
more
random
and
thought in
more
my
powerful cards
head.
entering our decks. So we're
Maybe
gonna
for
have to
April
see what
Fool's
happens,
Day.
but I do get to spin the wheel first and foremost. So let's go ahead and see what we get for our prize. Oh, that's looking pretty good.
Ah!
Oh, did you see how close it was to the secret rare wild card?
Yeah.
But we
Oh my
get
god,
the
oh my
tournament
god,
pack,
oh
so
god.
that's not too bad. So after doing some investigating, it looks like Tournament Pack 3 was the pack out after the release of Labyrinth of Nightmare. That's how Gage and I have been doing it. Basically, whatever pack kind of lines up with the previous set.
We might get a couple decent
some
ones
cards in here. Obviously, the chances of us getting something really good are low, but we could. There's a possibility. Let's just go ahead and see.
The chances are non-zero, especially when you're Simu.
Wow,
Pot of Greed? That's not a bad one. Unfortunately, we already got Pot of
We
Greed.
have Pot of Greed, but we already do, so that's, I guess, maybe an omen of good things to come. Let's see what happens in our other pack.
Another Pot of Greed!
And let's go ahead and just open our last pack.
3 for 3?
Aw,
man.
It's another Dark Elf. We
Yeah, Dark Elf's okay, I
consider playing
guess.
a second Dark Elf, just because it is a 2K level 4.
A
It's over
2K
his Gemini
level 4
elf,
that only
that's
takes
for sure.
1,000
But we're not gonna
life
make you
points
guys
to
wait
attack.
any longer. It
It could be
time
worse, it could be
for
worse.
Legacy of Darkness.
All right, you guys know the deal.
You couldn't have been a fourth Pot of Greed.
Of Legacy of the Darkness, released June 6th, 2003. Yatagarasu.
This thing's over
one of
20
the
years
most
old.
Infamous
Ugh.
spirit monsters in
He's
the
not
game
25
Yu-Gi-Oh!
yet.
It's one of the secret
Of course,
rare
the 25th
slots.
anniversary, then the 20th.
Oh boy, if we can pull this, this is going to be deadly. Claiming the other secret rare spot at the bottom here is actually another one of my favorite cards just from GOAT format in general, Injection Fairy Lily. Searchable
It can
by
sneak
Sandy,
up on you if
searchable
you're
by
not
Witch of
careful.
The Black Forest. Really cool card, especially in the context of GOAT format, but also in our deck. I think this is going to be pretty hot. We can pull it. Also, while we're down here, I guess I should point out the elephant in the room. Last turn is in this set. Another forbidden Yu-Gi-Oh card. I'll save the semantics for it if we happen to pull it, but just know Alex and I both happen to pull Jalgan of the Spirit. If you're well versed in Yu-Gi-Oh and you remember this card, you already know where we're going with that.
I remember from Merit vs. Kaiba the best.
Really,
and I guess
really
Noah
good
vs.
stuff in this
Kaiba
set.
as well.
Bottomless Trap Hole makes its debut in this set as a rare. Really easy to get.
Yep,
But
Style
also,
Point's doing good
how
with
can you
whatever
just
he's
not
doing
look at
in
the
his
card
life
above
right
it?
now.
Royal Oppression. Royal Oppression is a card that will never make it off the forbidden limit of the list. It's a rare in this set.
Probably not. I don't want to say never.
We opened a set a little bit ago that included
Thing is,
Cyber
Royal
Jar
Oppression is
in a
actually
rare
a pretty
slot, too.
fair floodgate
Neither
because
Alex
both
or I
players
actually pulled
pay
it.
the 800 life
Hopefully
points.
I can pull the
Out
Royal
of all the
Oppression,
floodgates in
and
Yu-Gi-Oh,
Alex just can't.
this is
Imagine
one of
that.
the
You also
more
got cards like,
fair
of course,
ones.
Fiber
More
Jar,
fair, not completely
a silly
fair, of
forbidden
course.
card that's going to be
A fair
aggressive
floodgate, do
early
those
on
exist?
Right now. Warriors get a big boost in this set too. Cards like Exiled Force and of course Reinforcement of the Army gets its initial printing in this set as a super rare. This is going to be extremely important to get early because
if we can get at least one of those, we're set. Oh, the Warrior Returning Alive wouldn't be a bad pull, to be fair, though. I mean, it's generic, just add Warrior from grave to hand. That's
Above
good.
all that, this set actually includes my favorite, and I mean my favorite GOAT format card of all time. It's not one you're probably expecting. Air Knight Parshath actually claims an ultra rare slot here. This is my favorite card in GOAT format.
Do piercing and draw a card.
I just do. Really sick card. I hope we get it.
Nice card, good stats, good effect. Hard to complain.
of Legacy of the Darkness.
Bottomless trap pull is a very good way to start things off.
I'd say
is something that is probably going to make its way into the main
Also,
deck.
I think that
maybe
thanks
for the
to the progression
this
series,
is also a way for Gage
this
to
website got so much more
not
traffic,
the
because
actual
I'm
but
not
I've
saying
had
it didn't
that
get
since,
any
Legend of
traffic
Blue
back in
Eyes,
the day. Of course, not people
hopefully
might
he
know
gets
we
this,
for
although
fun,
his
but
luck
the
with
progression
getting rare
series,
cards
oh,
hasn't
it got a
been
whole
the
new
greatest.
life.
Moving on to our next pack, though. Let's see what we get. Marauding Captain. Wow. Okay.
That's
so
pretty dang good.
Captain's really good. It just allows
Marauding
us to get
Captain is one of
extra
those cards
summon
that's
on
like
the
it's
field.
always
If we
at
have
least
some sort of
solid.
warrior-based deck,
It's never
that could be
been
really
outright
good. Drop-off
bad.
is our super rare. Drop-off is... I mean,
After the
it's just
struggle,
a
also known as
one-for-one
after the
exchange.
genocide.
I don't know if this card's
Jeez.
particularly that good. Maybe this was used in like early iterations.
They said the
of Camp
struggle is
Control.
real. They weren't
pack
kidding.
number 1, Legacy of Darkness.
Drop off so you can be your own Paxton.
Oh my god! Tyrant Dragon right off the bat. Last episode, I got lucky.
I mean, like, it's alright.
In the first pack,
yes.
too. This one's, of course, not the best ultra rare, but it is an ultra
You have
rare
a blue
nonetheless.
eyes.
That could have been like
You beat
Fiber
it.
Jar, dude. Still pretty cool to pull it right off the back. We have 23 more packs to be able
Spear
to get
Ryu if you want to be
lucky.
cheesy.
Not too stressed. Oh my god!
There you go.
Pack
Now
number
we're talking.
2, Injection Fairy Lily! Alex, I hate to say it, dude, but if I get this lucky for the rest of the packs, it's just over for you, bro. Oh,
Pretty much.
Reinforcement of the Army!
And he got
That's
a road.
huge
Jeez
super
Louise.
rare
And he got
pull.
double
That's
snare.
gonna be
So
so integral
if one of them pulls out their
later on
Jinzo
in the
first,
game.
we got an
Maybe
out
not
to
a
it.
lot
It's
of
only
really
an out to
impressive
basically
targets
Jinzo
right now
and
in our
like
deck, but I
almost nothing
guarantee
else,
this is
but
going
it's a
to
pretty good
top its way
out
in
to
the main deck.
Jinzo.
At some point or another.
Next pack, another warrior returning alive. You know, if we could pull like Exiled Force, that would be insane.
Exiled
But we
Force
really
is
don't
pretty
have a lot of
good, especially for
warriors
this
to go
time.
with that, at least for the time being. But
I
it
lose
would
something,
be
you
nice.
lose
Hopefully we
something.
can get
Simple.
reinforcement of the army as well. Man, the pulls really aren't coming too good this time around. I'm honestly okay with that, but
I guess you used up all your
again,
luck
not
getting.
really much to
Oh,
talk
your
about.
luck
There's our
being a
third
Bakugan.
Octopus, which is kind of funny. Okay, next pack.
At least Simu
King
got
Skull
reincarnated as a
Dragon. You know,
Bakugan
this
after
would be
everything.
nice if Metamorphosis.
It's not a
was in
joke,
the
by the way. He
format
does have
as
his own
of
Bakugan
right now,
thanks
but
to
it
Battle
isn't.
Planet-
I mean,
Battle
I guess it's
Planet
good if we get
reboots.
it later, but other
I think
than
it's a
that,
grasshopper
not really
or
too much to
something.
say.
Not
Ryu
bad.
Senshi?
Not everyone gets to be a Bakugan, that's for dang sure. He won a
If we
tournament.
manage to cop a couple Metamorphosis, we move to
Or he won a
Guardian,
tournament to be
we can
named
actually
after a
put our
Bakugan.
Jinzo in this
Again,
guy
not
here.
bad.
And Jinzo might be better, but hey, it's an option. Exiled Force, the holos just keep coming. That's a search off of Rhoda. Oh, the synergy.
I will never
Legacy
remember
of
to hit
Darkness.
this thing.
Oh, okay. I was just about to say Legacy of Darkness.
Creature
is
swap,
fucking
that's pretty
treating us too
good.
well, but creature swap, is that good? I don't feel like that's too good. It's a very
Fixing that.
powerful
There we go.
card, but
Shouldn't
I mean,
happen
it
again.
is a -1. Does require us to have a monster. Takes his monster,
Yeah,
but he gets to pick it though.
Okay, yes. Factually speaking, Creature
I'm
Swap
not
is
too
a
sure about this
-1,
one.
but
I
you
don't
could
know how I feel
potentially
about
give
that. I
them
guess
a
it's like an
weak-ass
okay
monster
card.
for their
Definitely better than the
strong-ass
rest of the pack,
monster.
that's for sure. This
It's at least
pack
something to
is,
consider.
Again, just not really much to say. A third after the struggle. I'm starting to lose
I
faith
think-
in Legacy of Darkness.
I think after
This is
5
not
packs
looking
of
too
insane
good
in
for
a
us.
row,
I mean, this
your
pack
luck
right
started
here,
to run
again,
dry.
Just not much to say.
Hey,
for
some
it.
days you just
Wow,
wake up
this
and it's
might
not
be
your
Gage's
day.
episode. I can't believe I'm saying that.
Oh, Power Chef! This is the best pack opening
Gage,
ever!
if you
I
don't win this,
time,
you
I
have
don't
no
know
excuses.
what
God
went
is lining
wrong.
everything
God,
up in
Alex
your
cannot pull
favor.
better than me.
And
There's
all
just
he's asking
physically
you to
no
do
way.
is knock
Oh,
down the pins yourself. If that's too
bro.
high of an ask,
Come on.
again, no one's fault but your own.
Second Tyrant Dragon. I wasn't even to play the first, dude.
All right, so we're about 3/4 of the way through, and again, just
Nutrient
really
Z,
nothing. I did get a copy
I mean,
of
like,
Ominous
okay,
Fortune-Telling
I
here.
guess.
I'm not sure if I've been
It's
picking up
neat.
multiples of these, because this is the first one I've noticed, but this might make its way into the main deck, and we'll talk
Surprised
about that a
Nutrient, the
little
top
bit
of
later.
Nutrient Z
Okay,
didn't get
only a few
TCGFI.
packs
It's like a
left here.
skull
Another
with
second
demon
coin
wings.
toss.
I
Not
guess that,
really what I wanted
it's
to
weird
see.
because they censor
Wow,
a lot of stuff,
this
but that
is
one
just
got through the censors. I guess it's cartoony enough.
There we go.
Exile for okay, you got one good
Exiled
pull. Ooh, second coin
Force,
toss too.
a
That's all right. That's all right. Second
prime
coin
piece
toss
of
is pretty
monster
good in
removal.
luck decks.
Does cost us our normal
It's
summon.
basically
One of the biggest
essential.
things about Exiled Force is that it can take out cards that are like set or like Mystic Tomato without it just.
Well,
gets
Simu, at least you
around
got
so
one
many
good
things
card.
that are
Law of
really
averages,
annoying
right?
to deal with.
You
We
open
have
like
Warrior
24
returning
packs.
alive,
You gotta get
two
one
of them,
good
but
card
we don't have any
eventually,
warriors,
right?
At least right now. So maybe
I mean, it's
if we can
entirely
get some sort of,
plausible.
like,
You just
warrior
whiff
toolbox
24
synergy later,
times,
we
but
include
one good
those.
card is probably more
no
likely.
reinforcement of the army, so we can't search it, but definitely an auto include for sure. Really happy to pull that.
All right, coming up on the
And you
last
got Warrior
4
Return
packs,
Alive
actually something
earlier,
really
so
scary is I haven't pulled
you
Royal
could
Impression yet.
Exile
I'm gonna
Force
be
with
sad.
Warrior Return Alive
I
and then
don't
Exile
pull it,
Force
Alex
next turn.
does. That's going to be scary. Besides all the
Fiend
hollows that
Comedian
I've
with the
pulled so
OCG
far, as
artwork.
immaculate
Nice.
as they
Top
are,
left.
if I don't get Royal Oppression, I'm in a world for the hurt for just the rest of the tournament. All right, 2 more left. Still no Oppression. Uh-oh.
Yeah, this is pretty impressive in itself.
Oh, no. 1 more pack of Legacy of Darkness left. I haven't gotten Royal Oppression in these 24 packs.
What if Gage got everything but Royal Oppression, and the only thing Simu got was Royal
Bottomless
Oppression?
Trapple is okay, but it's not Royal Oppression.
Yeah, Bottomless is okay, but it's not Royal Oppression.
Oh, Alex, let's hope this is a Cyberjar situation. You didn't get it yourself. Then I'll be happy. I'll be satisfied. But hey, I got a Bottomless. That's hot. All right, if you couldn't tell just by my reactions alone, we opened pretty nutty. I'm going to throw this.
Again, I repeat, if you lose this Gage, no one to blame but yourself.
2 packs left, it looks like. This is not what we want to see. Not too good. There's only 1 pack left. Can we pull
Lady
something
Luck,
that's
just
really,
one
really
time, show me
here?
some love.
And we get another bottomless trap hole. You know what?
Well, we got
I'm
bottomless
actually
trap hole, which
okay
is
with
pretty
that.
okay,
So
but
overall,
yeah.
I would
No one
actually
got
say this
Royal
might be
Oppression.
some of the worst pulls
You know
I've
what?
had. We did get
I'm
exit
glad for
pulls.
that.
I do not
No
want
floodgates,
to,
otherwise the
just
series would get a
downplay
little
the
bit
power
more
of that
boring
card,
faster.
But ultimately, I would say
We went to the
chances of
Blackwing
Gage
problem
being
pretty
better than us
quicker,
are
now
very
wouldn't we? Because
high.
they just
So
both
let's
put in
go
Royal
ahead
Oppression. It's
and,
just like,
get to the
good luck
deck
having
building,
fun now,
and let's see what
boys.
we're taking
Jinzo for
today's
game.
duel.
Oh boy, guys, this deck is looking realer and realer by each episode. I'm very pleased with the pulls we got, even though we missed the mark with
Fairy
Royal
box?
Oppression, which would have been huge, and we got Injection Fairy Lily instead of Yatagarasu.
But then again, the Fairy Box, to be fair, did put in a lot of work last episode. I can see why you want to keep it.
We can get over literally anything, like Jinzo just doesn't stand a chance against Injection Fairy Lily. Pretty cool pulls. Rhoda Exiled Force is also just a really neat kind of engine to be able to like search out a way to pop something. That's sick. We did cut the Destiny board out of the main deck. It's not even in the side deck. I had to do it for the one time.
He didn't
it for
even
fun.
use it.
I know, such a foreign concept, having fun in a card game. But now we're taking things 1,000%
Nowadays,
serious.
it does kind of feel that way.
Episode, I'm feeling very,
Well, no, if you want to see people having fun in Yu-Gi-Oh, look at the Table 500 video. Those people gotta be having some fun, right?
Alex has a whole bunch of blowouts. Like
you can't be making these insane-ass decks and then being like, God, this is boring.
I think we're doing pretty okay. Fairy Box is something I'm still extremely scared of. I genuinely don't have an out in my main or side deck to a Fairy Box that sticks face up. I just have to play the 50-50 every time.
Didn't you pull Remove Trap, or am I
misremembering? Trap
misremembering?
removal throughout every episode. And I literally
I'm not going to go back to episode 1 to check L freaking 24 pack openings. In fact, they might have just gone past it.
Fake Doll just flips it up, and then it stays up.
Which does nothing.
I'm screwed if he flips a Fairy Box. I really don't
if they got Fairy Box, we have nothing unless they until we get MST
the Giant
there.
Germ and the Sangan was more than enough, especially Germ just being able to triple itself, have 3 Fiends immediately in the graveyard for this thing. I was able to use it both times, and although Alex did win the one time where he sent it to graveyard before I could use its effect during the end phase, I think it's going to come up as a major bomb, and it's going to throw Alex for a loop. This trap line
this thing got a retrain
really
though with Curse Necro
we also do have just a lot of really decent generic monster
not much
removal
better, but it was neat that it got a retrain at all.
Lily can battle over literally anything in the format, I think.
Also do like how it
Exiled
combines
Force
with
can
Dark
pop something,
Necrofear.
it's searchable
Dark
by
Necrofear
Rhoda.
banishes the 3
Bottomless
Fiends,
Fissure,
Curse Necrofear
Tribute
puts
to the
them
Doom.
back.
Sticking in Jinzo isn't as scary as I thought it would be. Last thing I have to add is Air Knight Parshath is searchable by Witch of the Black Forest. Alex doesn't have Witch.
It does have 1,400 defense points, which is under Witch's precedent.
Give Alex the slam.
All right, guys. So here's the deck we're going to be taking
prerequisite.
to today's duel. Actually,
He did
looks
keep
a
the
little bit
creature
different
swap.
than what we've been playing recently. So we've got the Exiled Force. This is just.
I mean, yeah, we
prime
could just give them a
removal.
Nimble
There's no way we
Mumanga in
weren't
exchange
playing
for their
this. The
Jinzo.
I kept the Hysteric Fairies in. They
Oh my
actually
god,
did
Nimble
prove their
Mumanga,
worth,
give them Nimble
funny enough,
Mumanga,
and
exchange
I want to
for
still have
Injection
at least an
Fairy Lily. Pay
1,800
2,000 and
clear
get
to
1,000
get
back,
some damage in,
basically.
because the rest of my lineup is pretty weak. So I figure that having Hysteric Fairy is pretty nice. Jinzo,
Hysteric Fairy,
Magician of
yeah,
Face, we gotta have
1,800
the
attack
Marauding
points.
Captain, giving us
It
the
might as well be a
extra
vanilla
summon
beat
just
stick, let's
really
be
gives
real.
us a leg up.
But
if
the
we can
1,000
get
life
him
point
to,
boost, it
resolve.
has
We've got
its
the Mystic Tomatoes,
situations.
the Momongas, the Sangans, and the White Magical Hats for our monster lineup. For the spells, Creature Swap. So I was going back and forth on this one, but I figure if I'm behind, let's say he just like turn 2 summons Jinzo, I could summon any monster and Creature Swap it and get my own Jinzo. So that seems pretty good to me.
We'll put one copy
also
in, we'll see
ahead,
what
if I have, like,
happens,
3
and,
monsters
you
and
know,
he
if it
has
ends up
1,
being
I
good,
could
we'll
give him
keep it. If it
something
ends up
terrible,
being
like
bad,
a Sangan,
toss
he would
it.
have to give me like what he sets, and then
We have a
I can
side deck
destroy
for
my
a
own Sangan
reason.
and get that trigger. So that's pretty cool. I figure that might be an okay card to include. Dark Hole, Fissure, Heavy Storm, Mask of the Accursed. So this is an interesting inclusion. The reason I went with this is because some of our games went very long in the last round, and if he's planning on doing the same shenanigans with Fairy Box, which we're also playing,
Which we added 3 of our own. Oh no!
500 damage every turn. Spell and trap removal is very limited, and this could just just be a win condition.
Yeah, because that
in
is
and
the
of
problem you
itself.
ran into
So
with
I
snacks.
figured this
Yeah,
would
the
be
fairy
good
boxes
just
started to
since
pay
the
for
way the matches
themselves.
have been
So we
going.
gotta
This
add
might
in a
be
little
win
bit more
condition,
burn damage.
and
So
we
they
might
don't
just be
pay
able
for
to take it off
themselves.
the back of Mask of the Accursed.
Lava
I dropped
Golem
the
plus
level of
Mask of the
Nuzzlers and
Accursed was
Maha
legitimate
Bilos
strategy in
because,
early
again,
Duel
with Fairy
Links.
Box being just such a
Take
control
it,
card,
especially
that
before they
those cards
have
don't really do
effect
much because
damage
if we're
for
trying to win
some
the game
cards,
through,
but
like,
not
sheer
others.
life point loss, then we're not going to be getting many hits in unless I'm able to actually destroy the Fairy Box, and that means we'd be getting 2 for 1 if I try to attack into a monster. So I figure we have enough removal
I will
now
never forget
that
the
it's
fact
okay to
that
drop
the
the
Trick
Malevolent
Stars
Nuzzlers and the
all
Maha
had
Bilos.
their
That was kinda
200
like why
burns
those were there in the
nerfed to
first place.
100.
Painful Choice, Pot of Greed,
But then the
Regeki,
Masquerade
Upstart
Dragon
Goblin. The two
Albus,
bottomless
they
trap
still got
rolls
to do
are a fine
600
addition. I'm super
taxes
happy to see
every
those,
time you
plus the
did something.
3
It's like,
Fairy Box is
what?
gonna really hold
You're
them
telling me
off.
Sparks
Imperial
is
Order,
overpowered,
Magic Drain,
but
Michi,
freaking
Zuri,
Final
Torrential, and
Flame
Trap
for
Hole wraps up
breathing
our
is
lineup
fair
here.
and balanced.
So I'm really
Okay,
excited to see
yeah.
what Gage
Tell me you
pulls.
don't have
It's time to
favoritism.
duel.
Ay.
So Gage, is this going to be
Duel Links be like
Nim
YouTube.
Nim's
Every time it makes
legacy?
legitimate
yeah.
step
Legacy of
improvements or
Darkness,
making things
Nim
better.
Nim's legacy
It's like 6 steps
without
back.
Nim's here, my man.
I'm excited. I admit,
And yet
my
I don't
polls
quit, so it's a little bit my
not
fault.
that great this time around, which is great for you. Not great for me, obviously. But if there's an opportunity, there's so many good cards you could have gotten in this set, and if you got some, I'm nervous. I'm definitely nervous.
I'd say I did get some cards, you know? I got cards. I'll leave it at that.
I'd hope so.
I did in fact get some
I'll let
cards.
you
I would
find
hope
out
so
for
when we're
yourself
opening
just how good I
booster
pulled,
sets.
All right, so
Comes in with
rock, paper,
Agumon.
scissors, as always.
I said open some cards, and never
Yes.
said they were Yu-Gi-Oh
Alright.
cards.
You know, I always lose rock paper scissors.
Birthday
but I end up
Pikachu,
winning
come
every
out.
game, so maybe it's okay.
You see, I don't know if it's the fact that I don't pick the right one or if I'm just bad at the game. It could be a mix of both, but I have a feeling the extra card's just too powerful, so I'm gonna go second.
All right, good luck, sir.
Good luck.
Ooh, so we're gonna go to main phase. I'm gonna fire off this Upstart Goblin.
Sure.
Still
For
got
1,000
that
to start
in the deck, which
things
isn't
off.
too
Not bad, not
I'm just
bad.
gonna set and pass.
All right, I'll draw. I'll start my turn with activating Painful Choice.
Yep. Man, that's such a good card.
It's a good one.
That's a better opening than Upstart Goblin, I'll tell you that for a fact.
So,
Bazoo, Mystic Tomato,
Gemini.
Mahavilo, the Gemini.
You know what? I'll give you a sneak preview of one of the cards. Do I?
I'm okay with sneak previews.
Yeah, I'll
to
give
be
you a.
honest.
I'll give you.
Yeah, I'll give you one. It's fine.
Air Knight
Exile
Force.
Force, Air Knight. Ooh, that's a good reveal.
He's a good one.
That is probably one of the best cards we could have gotten in this set. You can have Maha Vilo, though.
Okay, cool.
think
I would have
that's-
given
I
them
think that's
Air
a
Knight
pretty
Power
easy
Shot
Maha
just
Vilo.
because
Yeah, that's
they
all
need
right.
the extra
I'll
monster.
process
It's a
it.
tribute
You know
monster
what? I'll go
after
with
all.
Mahavilo. We'll throw that out.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna go battle phase. Let's see what that is.
It is a Nimble Momonga.
Okay, all right. You can get your 2.
I'm going to join you up there at 9,000 life points.
All right. Welcome to the big leagues.
Yeah, I do get 2 Nimble Momongas this time around, so that's nice.
Okay, cool. I will go main phase 2. Set a face down. It's your move.
All right,
I think it's
we're
the
gonna
last
go
time we tried to
draw
do it,
for
the other
turn.
Momonga was in
I'm
his
gonna go
hand
ahead
like
and tribute off
shite.
this Nimble Momonga for Jinzo.
Oh shit.
That is the appropriate reaction for when Jinzo is summoned. Oh shit.
Yeah.
Just turned off a third of the game.
My Vilo. And I'll also take your 1,000 from a manga.
Yep. And I'll just go ahead and actually
That's funny.
set
They
a
did the
couple of
Bronto
cards.
versus Copter duel
That's turn.
recently.
I'll draw.
It's
Don't
if
do
Jinzo
what,
was summoned during
Jinzo?
that duel, it would be
It's a hell of a card,
absolutely
man. It's
nothing.
making things not that easy here. I'm gonna normal.
Well, okay, I wouldn't do nothing. It's still at 2,400
Sure.
attack points, and that's not nothing. But
Hopefully that.
there's no traps using that duel, so
You
eh.
are. So I'm gonna take 100, but then I gain 1,000, so I'm actually gonna.
Yeah,
gain
just
900.
gain 900 life
I'll go
points.
main
We're
phase
fine.
2, and looky, I got the fissure.
Ooh,
That's a pretty good one.
That's an
Yeah,
out
I
for
was. I was happy to have
Yeah.
the Momonga to pretty much kind of hold off from the fissure, but you had the way to out Momonga too, so that's pretty much
All
what's
right,
gonna
all right.
happen.
Yeah.
We're gonna go draw, stand by main.
Oh well, at least Jinzo put in the work one time,
I'm
right?
gonna activate Dark Hole.
Oh,
Ooh.
all right. I'll use my witch.
Yep.
You know what? I'll pick up a Mystic Tomato.
Okay.
Okay.
I will normal summon White Magical Hat.
Oh shit. Yep.
Yeah.
Fairy box.
That's another appropriate reaction to see white magical hacks with an open
Fairy
field.
box. Oh baby.
Lady
We're gonna
Luck,
get
let's
some
see what we
huge
got
hits
here.
Oh, no,
5?
that's not a number in
That's
your
not
hand.
good. It's not
Huge
4.
hits. Come on.
3?
Big bucks.
Okay.
Big bucks.
Oh, can you pick a different one?
No, that's the one I'm gonna go with.
Oh, you got a good one.
Tribute to the Doom.
Yes!
I thought it was gonna be Mr.
All right,
Tomato,
I
to be
like
honest.
see it. I'll set a card to pass. Go ahead.
Okay, I will draw.
But you have a Mystic Tomato.
Yeah, but I don't have Tribute to the Doomed anymore. And now I'm gonna run into your Fairy Box, and I'm gonna get... Oh my god, Fairy Box plus Magical Hat, dude!
That's if I have the Fairy Box.
If you have it.
I had a spell set in my back row, so I mean... the mind games, I love it.
I mean, Yu-Gi-Oh! Is a psychological horror for a reason.
Okay.
And I'm gonna go battle.
Still love that
I'll
meme.
declare an attack.
Just because I know exactly what they're talking about.
Oh, no! I knew you were gonna be on
shreds,
it.
baby. Heads always shreds.
Oh, no!
Say goodbye to another card, Gagey boy.
Hurt. All right.
Finally, justice in this world.
It's mandatory for white magical hat, so your hat's chain link 1, and then I'm chain link 2. So I'm gonna resolve my tomato first.
Summon another tomato. No, a witch. Okay.
So now my hat resolves. We have 3 cards in hand, which makes this die roll significantly easier. We'll hit that one out of your hand.
Okay, you got rid of my Hane.
Okay, that's fine. That's not that end of the world.
Yeah, that's...
That white magical hat
I accept that.
Super intimidating. So I'm just going.
You don't want to go 2 for 2?
No,
no, thank you.
I'm not lucky. So
white magic. The Witch of the Black Forest is stronger than the white magical hats. Right now, Gage has the wall.
Lose it.
Yeah, and Simu has so many life points. He can afford to just sit on it for a bit.
Sure.
Thank you, Nimble Bamanga, for all these life points.
Right?
Unfortunately, I don't really have a ton to go with here. So I actually think I'm just going to set a monster and pass the turn.
Okay, I'll draw.
It's really sad when I can't out an 1100 attack monster.
Yeah,
He do be like that sometimes.
Which is better than Sangan, right? Clearly, it's the extra
Remind
100
you of
attack.
who I heard in the freaking TBAPS.
That's the only
was
reason it's
Trail.
banned, or
It's
was
just
banned actually. It's banned.
Dino Rabbit
I'll
player
throw
was
down a
out of
gem.
friggin' dinosaurs,
attack
but the
Gage.
field was wide open, so
Yeah,
just would
yeah.
rescue Rabbit and poke, and eventually won the game.
Yeah, because if the Germ
There's only four
dies, you
Fury,
get
they got a
2
weak.
more,
The opponent's a
and you can
weak ass
attack
spot on the
again
field, and you
lose
can
your
do
whole hand.
absolutely nothing.
I hate.
No, I'm sorry. Okay, let me lay it out for you. You attack with Witch, that dies, and then you add something to your hand, and then you do the Germ. So then that way you lose all your cards on your field and your hand as well.
You know what?
You know what? You make a tempting offer, but
We're gonna play the 50-50 here.
No way.
I'm gonna slam that German there.
Okay.
well, he's gonna get 500
Make your
burn
call.
either
Heads,
way.
baby. Heads, baby.
Oh, what the fuck, dude? Come on, that's so unfair. Oh man. Okay, I'm gonna take 1,000.
Gage
Alright,
calling
so
BS on a
Germ's gonna be chain link
50-50.
one.
There couldn't
No,
be
it's
anything
optional,
more
so it's the same
fair.
way again. So
Not that it really matters,
Not that
but...
it matters in this case. They're gonna take 5 for Germ, and I'm gonna get this Germ.
Well, no, it adds
I'll
up
shoot your
because
Germ
eventually he
first,
can't
and
pay
then I
for
will
Fairy
pick the
Box
opponent out of
anymore.
your hand.
All right, go ahead.
Just gonna go for 1. Oh, does he have the other one in his hand? Oh man, we're gonna go for this one.
All right, you know.
Yeah, 1, 2, 3 is one,
Okay, he had the
4,
other
5, 6
Germ.
the other.
I'm scared.
Ah, okay, that makes sense.
And that strategy has not worked well for you.
You know what? I can't lose 3 times in a row, right?
You could.
You just did, technically.
Well, I guess we'll find out. All right. So let's do the 50-50 again.
Heads, baby. Heads, baby.
Yes!
Ah, luck ran out
That's
at
so
last.
big.
Okay.
After you've got,
That is big.
immense value off your white.
Ah, well.
Finally sunk an attack through.
I still stole
So
3
you both
cards from
crash.
your
I
hand. You
take
know what?
500
I'm
from
okay
Germ
with
getting
this.
destroyed.
All right, and my Germ's not going to float. Do I find out what that face down is? It can't be anything too scary. All right, we'll go in.
All right. So,
It's another white magical hat in defense mode.
okay, so heads. So that's gonna go to 0 attack. It is my Sangan.
Okay,
So you only lose 600 life points,
Correct.
but
All
nothing
right, well,
happens.
I guess.
Other than losing 600 life points in the
Go
Sangan
ahead.
survived, of
This
course.
is a very interesting board we're on right now.
I've lost.
Would
so
you like
many
to pay
life
for
points
Fairy
just
Box?
from attacking.
I'm gonna.
I don't
You
even
lost a
think
lot more than life
You know
points
what? I
for
don't even
attacking.
think you've gotten an attack in, but all my life points I've lost is from me running into you.
Yeah,
I did.
it's legit the
attack with
frickin'
white
Mario
magical
Party
hat.
Gage
Don't
with-
forget.
Okay.
I am
yeah,
gonna
Simu
go
Witch would do
ahead
absolutely
and
nothing. But though, to be fair, he
summon
did attack
Mystic
with Jin,
Tomato.
so
I
it's not
did
like
pay
he
for
was
my
just
Fairy
standing there
Box,
the
yes.
entire time.
Switch this Sangan to attack mode, and let's try to get in there.
All right. During damage step, I am going to activate Rush Recklessly. I'm going to.
I was expecting another Fairy Box.
Okay, so I'm gonna take 400 from this. I do get to trigger my tomato, which is the silver lining of this. I'll
Yeah,
just grab
it's not
another
all
tomato.
bad.
Okay.
Main face.
Would you like to
I'll just
suicide
set another
more?
Card face down and pass to you.
Okay. I will draw.
Lost his power
Look at you
boost.
good for Nim Nim's legacy here.
Rush
dude.
Recklessly,
it
not
was
a bad
looking
counter
pretty good
though.
before, but now it's kind of it's going.
It's old
downhill.
school, but it
You know what?
works.
I'm feeling pretty confident. 1,
You said that last time.
2,
Oh
3.
wow.
Oh, frig.
Say hello.
Got me good in the Race for
Oh,
Ragnarok
that's
episode
scary.
recently when
That's scary.
Anything
they activated
on
the
summon.
bag
have
activated Rush
nothing
Recklessly.
on
Like, are
summon.
you kidding me?
I
In modern
dare
day.
you. I dare you to do this.
I don't know. My life points are looking pretty slim. I think we might play it a little bit slow. I'll throw that in defense. Set that, and I'll pass.
All right.
Would you like to
I
pay
will
your
draw.
5?
I am going to pay my 5.
Okay.
See, this is where the nimble Momongas are actually good. It gives me like 4 free turns of Fairy Box.
I finally
Basically
deducted enough life points that you gained from it.
I'm going to go to battle phase.
All right.
Well, I
I'm
mean,
gonna
true,
attack
but
you,
the thing is, I basically
Which will
paid
go to
$20 that
Yeah,
belonged to someone
I'm gonna
else,
pick up-
so
weird choice, but I'm gonna pick up.
I'm finally starting to pay my own money
It's
now.
not bad. I'm going to go to main phase 2, and you're going to get to see one of my new cards.
Oh no.
It is
Oh, boy.
Creature Swap.
No!
Give me that.
All right. Well, I kind of don't want any of your dudes because they're all bad. So I'm gonna force you to pitch a spell if you have it.
Ooh.
Magic Drain.
Fair play,
that's
fair
gonna
play.
resolve.
Nice. So I know that's
That
not a
is gonna
spell in your
resolve.
hand.
It's not, unfortunately. That was a very clutch Magic Drain. I think I need to put a bit of a clock on you here. I'm going to activate Mask of the Accursed on your Dark Necro here. So
Gage's
this
reaction
was
is like,
part
what
of
the
my
fuck?
strategy for this game, because now that Fairy Box is a factor and neither of us really want to attack, I can just burn you every single turn and put you on
Gage
a
is
real
closer to
clock.
losing than Simu is. It'll take
Yeah.
it'll take 8 turns
That's a
or 16 if you want to count both
I
players.
pulled these out of Labyrinth of Nightmare.
Unless
and I didn't
Gage
use
starts
them in our
losing
last
other life
game, but
points.
the way that our like meta's been going, I figured these actually could be very clutch, and we're gonna get to see how good it really is.
Okay. So I'm not gonna be able to attack with this
I
next.
said before, but at a certain
Correct.
point in
I will
progression
also
series, you
set a
can be a
card
really
across the
toxic piece of crud with
I'll do some
burn
setting
and
of
pay
myself,
and
and
maintenance
I'll
and all that
throw
stuff.
this
You just be pure cancer.
I'll pass it to you.
Okay, so I'm gonna draw.
Which I may or may not have been a couple times.
I'm gonna take 5.
I've lost
you are
friendships.
also gonna
No, not
take
really.
5. Gonna go to main.
But I've had
one.
friends be
I'm gonna
very bad.
I'm gonna take a
And
very
I can't blame
educated
them.
guess here and say you set that 4-starred Ladybug of Doom.
I don't know. Did I?
I mean, you have no evidence if I did or did
So
not.
with that being the case, we might as well just slam into it, because if I don't, I'm just going to lose it next turn anyway. So let's see what it is.
It is the ladybug. So you're gonna lose that tomato.
Yep, so that's going to go to the graveyard, which is unfortunate. I'll just go to main phase 2, put Sangen in defense, and just pass the turn.
Okay. I will draw for turn.
Running captain by himself is kind of
Tick
useless.
tock, Gage.
It's
Tick
It's really
tock.
good when you got
I
like a
don't have
handful
an
of
out
things
to
and
it.
like a loop and all that stuff, but when you're just
I
alone.
guess since I'm on a clock anyways, I'll throw down this Swords of Revealing Light. I will set a monster and I'll pass.
Gonna draw. Stand by. You take.
It says it's
500,
always
I
solid,
take
but it's
500
still
as
like,
well.
eh.
Main one. I'll just set. I'm actually gonna switch Sangen back to attack because it's actually better to leave it.
Because Fairy Box sweats.
So go ahead.
All right, I'll draw.
We are on turn 1 of Swords from
Correct.
the end phase.
I will put a counter just to show it off here.
Thank
I'll
you.
just immediately pass, and I'll take another 5 from your mask.
Yep, and I'll take another 5 to keep this Fairy Box up. and-
Okay, I'm tired of swords. Goodbye. There would be no reason for Simu to do
Throw
that.
the gameplay. I'll draw.
Turn 2 on Swords.
Set. Pass.
Classic Yu-Gi-Oh, everyone.
Draw. At least I'm taking life points with you, you know? Isn't that at least
see,
kind of me to do?
The thing is you don't have to. See, I'm in a different position. I'm kind of forced.
Yeah, you're right. Simu can turn this off anytime he wants to.
Fast
Gage
turn.
cannot.
Swords is gonna go in the graveyard.
All right.
You should put a D-spell in your
It's
deck.
funny that 50
Skill
life
issue.
points for Maha Vilo is actually relevant because it's saving
Yes,
you an extra
yes it
turn,
is.
Actually.
I will.
It buys him another turn.
You're just gonna wall up.
It's
let's
probably
just
not the
both
right
take 5.
decision because I'm gonna die here in 3 turns. So.
I'm just gonna pass.
Yeah, this is a
Go
case
ahead.
where aggression is actually
Okay, well,
probably
I think
the
I
better
need to
play.
make some fancy plays here to make something happen. So I'm going to.
Even if you run into the
lose to
fairy box, well,
Torrential
you're gonna
Speed
lose
if
anyway.
I
But
am
if
going
it doesn't get up the fairy box, well, you
summon
might
I'm going to
win.
normal summon Exiled Force.
Ooh, okay. That's a very good card to get from this
Yeah,
set.
it's not a bad one. Is this going to
Yeah.
resolve?
That's
He
actually,
has Trap
I gotta
Hole.
think about that one. If I let that resolve, then you could potentially just flip everything up and try to attack for game with everything that's
Fairy
left
box
in
could
that
make their
group.
attack 0, but it could also
Oh,
not.
That's dicey. I think we're going to have to do something. I think I'm going to torrential you.
Why?
Okay, sure.
Well, then
So
again,
everything's gonna
Gage
get-
has more monsters, so now Torrential is the better play
Everything
than
will get
Trap
moved.
Hole.
All right, and then I've got a trigger here. I'm going
Ooh,
to trigger the
Sangen.
Sangen that you sent to graveyard.
I've got my own Sangen as well. You'd be chain 1, I'd be chain 2.
Oh, okay, yeah. So
He had a
I
Torrential,
actually
though,
get to
because
pick
unfortunately
first.
means that
Yeah,
the Mask of the
which
Accursed
does
went
matter a
away,
lot. I
but
hate to
it
tell
was a
you, Gage,
sacrifice.
I got
that
an
we
exiled
played.
force of my own.
Oh, you
So-
weenie.
You weenie.
I'm going to add that one.
You know what?
Weenie had General.
It's a shame you
Oh,
don't
you
have
got-
any monsters on your field. Otherwise, I'd Necrofear soak them up.
That's why Torrential is actually pretty good. It kind of hard counters that in a way.
Yeah, unfortunately, I am 100% dead next turn. I really don't have an out, so I'm going to give you it.
Ooh, wow.
That's game.
I know, just too much.
It put in too much work. Plus, again, he had the Marauding Captain in his hand, and we were about to go to Simu's turn,
Come
so...
on, Gage. It's the legacy of Nimnim. You have to fulfill it.
The legacy of Nimnim.
I don't know what I'm doing wrong, dude. I don't, so... I'm just gonna keep going second.
I don't know what I'm doing, man. I just don't. I think that's my life philosophy.
It has to
I don't know, man. I just kind of
this
coast
time
some
around, I would say
days,
it's
see if
actually
life
pretty
works
worse
itself
than
out.
this game, so
Okay, I love to hear it.
there's an exception to that rule, obviously, but I'm not.
They say life will always work out in the
I'm
end.
just gonna set
When?
and set. Go ahead.
When does it start?
I'm gonna start my turn by activating Rhoda.
Oh my God!
That's
you
a pretty
pulled
good one.
Rhoda?
Yeah, that's gonna come in
Gage,
handy,
you
Wow.
pulled all the busted cards, and you're
That's
getting your ass
crazy.
kicked.
There's so many good warriors in the early stages of this game too, and you get to get just exiled force. Oh,
Insta-exile,
Right,
not bad.
I'm going to set, and I will pass.
All right, draw
T-set.
phase. During the draw phase, I'm gonna activate Ominous Fortune Telling.
What the heck is this?
So this is a card that probably 99% of the viewers have never heard of. So during your
I know of
standby
it.
phase, I select a random card in your
I'm
hand
the
and
1%.
call if it's a monster, spell, or trap. And if I call it right, you are going to take 700 damage.
Well, it's a good thing you don't got Fairy Box backing that up, so...
Not
I mean,
yet. This is kind of to drain your life points if you have Fairy Box, though, because if I get this right, then that basically pays for 1.5 Fairy Boxes almost.
All right, well,
Basically.
let's see if you get it right.
So I know you have an exiled force, and we definitely have a lot of monsters that we can only play one of per turn. So I'm just going to call monster, and I'm just going to roll the die to pick a card. I'm just going to say monster.
All right, you did nail it. You hit a monster.
Reveal.
Tomato.
It doesn't
Okay.
go to the graveyard,
So
though.
you're
He
gonna
just
take
takes 700 damage,
and now I know
and
you
Simu
have
gets
exiled
hand
force
information.
and an tomato in hand. So we're going to go to main one. Guess I'm just going to do the same. And I'll
If
pass
it
the
ain't
turn.
broke, as they say.
I'll draw. I guess I'll summon that tomato you were checking out.
You know already. I gotta get rid of some hand
biggest
information.
I had a feeling it was a germ.
Yeah, he's big. And then we'll go battle.
I like how one has the
Okay,
Momanga, the
sure.
other has the
Let's
germ.
hope this is a
Although the
nimble
germ puts in less work than the Momanga, because the Momanga can
sand
heal
gem,
for
so you
1,000.
did
The
get
germ
over
can only
it.
heal
Can
500.
get its search. That's fine.
Yeah,
Actually, it was
I'm gonna
1,000
go ahead and
burn
grab a
now.
white
I know that
magical
burn
hat.
is kind of more
Okay.
frowned
And
upon than
tomatoes
healing
gonna
in
get
this
in there, so
game.
let's
It's
see what
just
that is.
It is another sand gem.
Oh,
neat,
wow,
I
all
guess.
right.
And with this one, I will grab a.
I will
Magician
add
of-
Jinzo to my hand. I'm
So
cheating.
main phase 2, I will set a card, and I'll pass to you.
All right, we'll go draw.
All right, draw for
Standby
turn,
phase,
standby
Ominous
phase.
Fortune
I'm
Telling.
going.
I know you have Exiled Force still in your hand, so we're gonna call monster on this one.
All right. Well, it's not Exiled Force, but it is Necrofear.
Oh, okay. So you're gonna take another
So,
700.
yay,
So now I know
monster.
you have Exiled Force and Necrofear, and you have Giant Germ out to very consistently. You've been able to get to Necrofear so frequently.
It's just the germ, just like getting me 3 fiends is so nice.
True, the
fact
germ is
that I
putting
have
in
the
a lot
germ
of
is
work.
the only
Let's
reason
not
I
knock
like
it.
Necrofear.
I'm gonna start my turn off with a painful choice.
Uh-oh, that's a good one.
That's a good way to start a
I'm
turn,
gonna go
yeah.
ahead and do a Mask of the Accursed, Michizuri, Bottomless Trap Hole. You get to find out that I have.
Oh, that's a good pull.
I go with Fairy Box. Let's do Fissure.
You can take Michizuri.
All right. Weirdly enough, the card that I'm least scared of is actually that Mask of Accursed. So I'm gonna let you pick that up.
Really?
Okay.
I would have let him have Michizuri, but that's just me, because all of these
card
cards
you
have
are
screwed me
scared of,
over.
though, is gonna be
Michizuri has been
Oh
like,
fuck. Yeah. That's a pretty good one. Yeah.
Giant Germ can't float off of this, it's only battle.
It does. So no triggers for you because they have to be destroyed by battle. And here comes everyone's favorite white magical hat. Show me the Fairy
Gage's
Box, baby.
face.
No Fairy Box. I'm gonna take that 1,000.
No Fairy Box. All right, white magical hat, do your thing. Please hit that. What I want you to hit. I want to hit the
It
exile.
should be 1,
force, I
2,
think.
3, 4, 5, 6.
Please pick a different one.
No, that's
No.
the one I would like to pick.
No, now I doubly want to pick
Oh,
that
that's
one.
So lucky, dude. You got my Parshat.
Oh, jeez, so his
I
hand was
wanted
exiled
that.
for Parshat and
Go
Necrofear. It was a
phase two.
handful
I
of
will set a
monsters.
card and
When did we have that Mystic Tomato earlier, too? Are we
So
sure he's
now
not
you
playing
have
Super
Exile
Heavy
Force, Dark
Samurai?
Necrofear, and one card I do not know. This ominous fortune telling is pretty good for
It's,
information. Not
it's
gonna
getting
lie.
in there. It's getting in there. I'll throw
That
this
700 burn is
Just
putting
gonna
in
sack
some
it off.
work.
I'm thinking about it. I might not though.
If you want to lose more cards out of your hand, I mean, that also works.
Nah. I'll hold on to the Necrofear. I'll just throw it in there for defense right now. I'll set a card. I'll pass to you.
Ooh, someone drew a Fairy Box. Okay. We'll go draw. Standby phase. Call Monster, because I know that's a Necrofear.
Yeah, that is the Necrofear.
There's no other cards left it could be.
Ooh, that's going to be rough for you. I have a guaranteed guaranteed damage every single turn.
We know what it is. Don't need to reveal.
Like if I keep the cards I draw, it becomes worse and worse.
That's true, but obviously that hasn't helped the turns leading.
Yeah,
up
no,
to
I mean
this.
you've nailed it all 3 times so far, so I mean
Yeah.
I'm just not lucky, but
I will just go ahead and set a monster. Pass the turn.
okay, I'll draw. Nothing too exciting, honestly, so I'll just pass.
Ooh, okay.
Well, it's another
So
pick
draw,
for ominous
stand
fortune
by.
telling.
We're gonna do this
Telling,
ominous
bleh.
fortune telling here. So we're gonna call monster, one on the left for me at
God,
least.
can you just not keep donking the 7 off me? Like, come on.
I'm rolling the die, so it's not even like I'm picking it.
God dang
I'm
it,
gonna go ahead
Gage!
and
You had
flip
everything
this
set up
position
perfectly to
of
win, and you're losing to Lady Luck.
No. All right, what are you gonna target?
This is
I'm
like
gonna
in
go
the
ahead
Final
and target
Destination
the
movies
deck
where death has a
Okay,
plan for
that's
everyone
fine.
involved, but for some reason the heroes always get premonitions
I'm gonna
that
add
save
that.
their
I
asses
don't know
at
if
the
I
right
really wanna
moment.
waste a Regeki
And they have not
on a
expanded on
single
what the friggin'
exiled
premonitions
force
come
that,
from.
like,
They've tried to
doesn't
give it some
seem
vague
too
justification,
great.
but it's
Why
always
not?
just
Come on,
like,
just do
but
it.
how
I'm gonna
though?
normal
It's like some
summon
guardian angel fighting the
Marauding
devil or
Captain.
something?
Oh.
I don't know.
Oh, all right.
Yeah, he's
Like, I know it's because, well, then we wouldn't have a movie,
you
but
know what?
still,
He's
it's,
not
I don't
bad.
know.
He's not bad. You got a level 4. You're gonna normal. You're special with it.
It's level 4 or lower, and I do. I'm gonna bring out this good old Sangan.
All right, not bad. The combos.
Yeah, I guess we're gonna go.
Makes
to battle
Levia the
here.
sea
I'm
dragon
gonna attempt
somehow.
to swing Sangan into exiled force to make you force that fairy box out.
Well,
Could
yeah,
have
you
mirror
kind of
wall,
called
too.
it. So
Ooh.
it is the fairy box.
Let's see
and
how good. Let's see how
know,
lucky you get.
Heads always seems to shred. That just seems like
Yeah, for me, not for
way
you.
to go. So we'll call heads. Oh,
Ooh,
we did
it worked.
We did it.
Of course. Like I don't have to expect anything else at this
But
point.
yeah,
so
to
I'm
be
gonna
fair,
take 1,000
Simu
damage. I do
just
get my
basically
Sangan sword, which I'm
halved
not
Gage's
really too
life
bummed
points without
about.
taking a
I'll just
single
grab an
damage
exiled
and
force of my
bit of
own.
damage himself.
Main
Lady
phase
Luck
2.
had to run
I mean,
eventually.
tell me you don't want to attack again?
No, I just wanted to force the fairy box to start taking more life points. I'll just set a
Oh.
I'll draw.
I basically pay 1,000 life points and you could
I
start
imagine you want to keep that
self-burning.
alive.
Yeah, it's kind of a good card. All right, well, let's do some hand cleaning because I feel like that might be the only way I can stop getting burned from this ominous. So I'm going to activate Tribute to the Doomed.
Oh, okay.
Goodbye,
That
Necrofear.
Necrofear that's been chilling there. And I'm deathly afraid of a fairy box of your own.
White magical
so
hat.
I'm going to pop that white magical hat.
I
Yeah,
had a
it was
feeling
the
that
best
gonna be
pick.
the target of this, so that's fine.
Fairy
He didn't
boxes.
Imperial order that. He could
So
have.
we're
He
gonna go
chose not
back
to.
phase.
Okay.
I'll declare an attack on your moth.
I guess, then
I
again,
will
he's
let
got his
that
own Regeki, so I guess he
Okay,
just
cool.
wants it to stay
So
there.
I will take
Meh,
700.
Sip and sorry and all
I'll go
that.
main phase 2.
You're trying to think what to do with that card in your hand, aren't you?
Yeah, I'm scared of a lot of things you might have here. So I'm actually just.
I think you could just said, I'm scared of a lot of things. End of
Draw for
sentence.
turn.
That's just mean.
Standby phase. Well, that one triggered.
Ominous fortune telling does not
so
resolve
you did
because
get to play
nothing
around
is
it.
there.
Stop laughing. Come on.
No.
You didn't draw anything good.
Are you willing to put a bet?
Sorno
on that?
Dokana.
No. Just show me.
Want to make a bet?
Fuck
The
no.
big boy returns.
I'm so
Battle
upset right now.
phase.
This is
swing
like
or
in a
exile
movie where
force.
like, or like a show where the guy, one,
Yeah, that's
two
a
people are
thing.
gonna have a
That is
race.
a
One
thing.
person gets the
Alright,
shiny
so
new
I
car,
will
all the
take
fancy
your
new stuff, the
1400.
greatest of
1400,
high-tech
yes,
things
sir.
available.
There
Meanwhile,
goes
the
the
other guy
first.
just goes
Main
out the
phase two.
old-fashioned
I
way,
think you can
puts in
just
the
pass.
work,
I'll
effort, and
draw
all that
a-
training.
I guess
And
I'll
now,
put the box up. I'm gonna
and now
flip
we're
my gem.
getting to the climax, and it's going
Second
exactly the way
out.
the storytelling
Okay. You could
into
actually get over
sickos.
Jinzo. There's some cards. He has the rush recklessly, but do I have?
It's
the
a tale as
Fairy
old as
Box?
time, but it's a tale that
Wait,
still
you have Jinzo,
works.
So it doesn't even matter.
Why
Damn
did you
it,
pay
I'm
for
trying to-
Fairy Box?
I can psych you out of it.
Yeah, mind games. Okay, come on. I'm not that dumb. I'm
All
gonna
right,
get
let's
in
see
there.
it.
Do you
Let's
have
see it.
Damage step. Okay.
Rush
What if I told you
recklessly.
I had my own
Don't-
rush
no.
recklessly.
Don't do this to me.
What would you say?
I don't even. Don't do this to me. I
don't have
Yeah,
it.
thank
I
God.
don't
Okay. All right, Christ
Gage was
subvert.
sweating.
Okay, I was
So
gonna
I
say.
took
200
200
damage,
for that.
yes.
This ominous fortune telling.
That was a good play, though, by Gage. Gemini Elf,
Considering you
Rush
only
recklessly.
have
Nice combo.
2 more turns where it doesn't kill you, yeah, I would agree.
So that's why he paid for Fairy Box. He knew he was going to
Who
get
would
it
think
back
that
alive
this
again.
card would be this good?
It's putting pressure on me. I don't know what to
Yeah,
think.
it is. All right, standby phase. I don't know what you have. What would you not want to play? Like, you could set a monster. There's so many of my
I mean, he
cards that,
summoned
like,
Gemini
interact with
Elf,
fortune telling in
so,
such a weird way, though, because like, you could not want to trigger, like,
spell.
Torrential if you summon. So, like, there's so many things that can go wrong here. I'll just call monster. Like,
Stop it.
4-star Ladybug of Doom.
The reads. I swear. All right, I'm gonna
the
take that 7.
psychological warfare. I think I'm going to make it significantly worse for you. I'm going to Mask of the Accursed your Gemini Elf.
Jeez.
No. Oh shit. Yep.
And I'm just going to set a monster and pass the turn.
I'll draw. I can't pay for this fairy box. I just can't. So
The price is now too high.
Oh, Alex.
Well, you had Air Knight Parshat or your own Jinzo. That would get rid of the mass problem immediately.
You could tribute over it, but unfortunately, your Parshat's in the graveyard.
All right,
Parshat's in the grave, and Jinzo is MIA.
Right, so we're going to draw. You're going to take 500.
For Cursed, yeah.
Mask of the Accursed, yep. And then Ominous Fortune Telling as well. It's called Monster.
Can you just call something else for once?
Is this on the back of Ominous Fortune Telling?
Are you that confident?
Legacy?
No, more like you're that predictable.
Your confidence kills me, bro. I can't take
Giant Sherm.
One of these days. That was a hot tech, though. Fortune telling.
That fortune telling basically won the duel by itself. Other cards putting help. It was mostly fortune teller. It would put in like 80% of the work. Fortune telling was that guy in the group project that actually does the group project, and everyone else is kind of does something, I guess, because they have to put at least the bare minimum.
Well, we don't want to attack each other when fairy box is up, so what should I do? And I'm like, burn is pretty good. And so I remembered I pulled 2 Mask of the Accursed in Labyrinth of Nightmare, so I stuck those in, and that's also a way to kind of slow you down if you get Jinzo or something. Parshat as well.
You have no one to blame but yourself.
Was it super rare?
It was a super, and I got 2 of them, which is crazy.
Lucky.
And then Ominous Fortune Telling, I was hoping to pull a playset of this because I was going to side them all in, but unfortunately, I only pulled 1, which I was like, are you kidding me? So I have.
I made the freaking trade car on old-fashioned training in reference earlier. There is actually an episode of Yu-Gi-Oh! That basically does this. It's the GX episode where Jaden fights Chaz with the VWXYZ cards.
There's one thing you didn't see, though, and it's actually kind of
Chad just got the free win with the insta-good cards and all that stuff. Meanwhile, Jaden helped out an old lady who happened to be like the card keeper and got the win thanks to just helping out some random people and being a good person.
That's scary, because anytime I'm under 3,400 life, I have to be mindful that I can literally just die to this one card.
Yeah, Fairy Lily's scary. I didn't get to use Parshat at all, dude.
No, I mean, that card is just
there are other examples of that story, please tell me, but I think
are small, and like you get the extra
card that comes to
off
mind.
of it too. It has piercing, so like, I mean, I had this Nimble Momonga right here. If you would have hit this with Parshat, I take 1,800, and you get to draw a card, which is insane.
Want to know something extra scary with it too? I can search it with Witch.
That's so terrible.
Yeah, he can. Too bad he never did.
So I mean, okay,
because
later episodes,
to be fair, in these circumstances, Gage paying 2,000 life points would only help Simu.
Guardian coming up. Pharaonic Guardian introduces a lot of cool cards. We have like Gravekeeper's Spy, Gravekeeper's Guard, so we've got some like different.
Ooh, the Gravekeeper's archetype is introduced. In fact, archetypes are introduced, kind of, sort of.
Raigeki Break can out literally any card.
Ooh, that's gonna be huge for me, and that's a common too.
That's a common, yeah. So, like, honestly, that might just be a staple 3-up for both of us. Because otherwise, we're just going to be, like, especially if I keep playing stuff like Mask of the Accursed, too. Like, you need outs. I mean, I guess you could Magic Drain that Mask of the Accursed, too. Or you could Tribute off if you, like, if I played that still.
Yeah, yeah.
There's more outs to this than Fairy Box, that's for sure.
That Raigeki Break, spoiler alert, wait until we don't pull any of them.
But sometimes, yeah, I mean, I wouldn't be surprised. But Raigeki Break is going to be, like, a huge piece of removal for both of us. If we can pull it, which I really
Break is still
once I can actually start getting
card.
rid of things like Fairy Box.
Back then, it's still actually pretty dang solid. Nowadays, it's like, I mean, like, it's all right.
If we're gonna revisit what people have been saying about the power gap, I mean, yeah, I definitely think there is like a slight power gap, but at the same time, that
power gap meant nothing compared to the luck gap. Simu got no luck with the pullings and only luck with the coin flips. Gage got only luck with the freaking pullings and barely any with the coin flips.
You've got a whole bunch of like nut spells and trap though, like the Raigeki Heavy and stuff.
Yeah.
I guess that's why he pulled so shite with the card packs, because his luck was saving itself for the actual duel.
Is working pretty well. Like
it saved your luck for when it knew it mattered the most.
I had Sangan and Tomato.
Yeah.
Like if you didn't have the Raigeki to out that was so much value that I was gonna get.
Yeah, exactly. Like I needed that specifically, or like Darkhold to be able to not trigger both of those. But like you could just hypothetically in Pharaonic Guardian get like Sasuke Samurai, which makes it so that none of our flip effect stuff triggers, which is huge to stop like my Magician of Faith. You could get like Dawn Zalug, which is good for like more hand ripping. Mirage of Nightmare. Like if one of us gets Mirage and the other one doesn't, like
that's scary.
That's frightening.
Especially since I think both people pulled emergency provisions.
Like that could be like a painful choice type of scenario where like that's one of the cards that we either both need or neither of us need.
Oh, so the Max C dilemma.
did you get a royal oppression?
I did not.
Oh, thank God. I didn't get one either. I didn't get one either, but...
Wow.
Oh, man.
Even if we
that was just free information, that's fine.
Like Invasion of Chaos, because for anyone who stayed this far and is still watching us blab, Invasion of Chaos should be the last episode that we do of July, or excuse me, of August at the time of recording this video. If you get like
it would be funny if they said July, because
in
it's
Invasion of
June,
Chaos,
about to go into July.
I'm screwed.
In fact, I think it's the first day of July, Frank.
BLS or Chaos Emperor Dragon. Let's not say both, but if you just get one or the other and I get neither, like that right there is enough to change the entire dynamic of this
Pretty
series,
much. I mean, there's a lot of cards
at
just
any
like, I
point
pulled
just,
this,
like,
you didn't.
slaughter
I
me.
basically
And
won
we're
the
playing
entire
free
thing.
Chaos Emperor Dragon. Like, there's nothing better.
Guys, that's going to do it
Yeah.
for the episode. Let us know down in the comments who you're rooting for, Team Simo or Team Gage.
Now-
Thank you so much for watching, and we will see you in the next one.
Gage, my man, you had the win. It's lined up for you perfectly in the stars, and you found a way to lose. Stealing defeat from the jaws of victory. Mind you, it's because you lost Lady Luck at the end of the day more than Cebu himself, but I guess this proves that, like, it doesn't matter how many good cards and what you got, it just depends on how you play them. Which is a good moral, I guess. It's just one of the things just like, dang it, Gage, you opened crack cocaine and still managed to walk away with nothing. How do you do that? Gage would be one of those types of people who walks into the lottery with the wins, like the first one to get like $100, we'll say, and then immediately starts spending all of the money. It's like, you just won the freaking lottery. What are you doing spending for them? It's like, even if it's not a high amount of money, it's still something. Sorry, that's just a minor thing from being in my workplace. Freaking, I just see people who are just like, okay, I won like $200. Let's start spending it. What? Ay, ay, ay. I mean, I wouldn't, but I mean, everyone's right. I mean, it's their money at the end of the day. It's just one of those things, just like, take the money and run. You just stole from the casino, basically. Who gets to say they just took money from the casino? Well, unless they're robbing, of course. But that's another story. Anyway, yeah, Gage, you just... I'm sorry, Sumu just won that one with the higher IQ, I guess. Man, that was just bad. Oh well, good gaming action, I guess, and I guess we'll see what happens in Pharaonic Guardian next, and see how Gage will manage to pluck defeat from the jaws of victory next time. Or who knows, maybe he'll legitimately win, because we're getting Gravekeepers next, and that's a legitimate archetype. It's interesting how one of the first archetypes is Gravekeepers. I mean, technically, if we're going to go with backwards logic, then technically the first archetype was Blue Eyes in Legend of Blue Eyes, but it wasn't an archetype yet. Gravekeepers came out kind of like that, so now we're playing the game, we're just like, well, what counts as an archetype? Well, now we're playing the game, and that game can be kind of silly, because never forget, Monarchs technically aren't an archetype, but like freaking, I don't know, Chemicritters are, or some random archetype with like 5 monsters, a spell, and a trap that mentioned it's technically an archetype. It's like, what? Our rules make no sense for this game. But anyway, yeah, so I'm getting off topic, but anyway, that's the end of this episode, so thank you for watching, hope you enjoyed, and I'll see all of you next time. Check out Simu's channel, link in the description below. Later.